Hey guys, it's Drew again. I've got a special video for you today. I've got two new additions to my collection. Both of them came from great friends within this community. The first one was a trade, an upgrade from a card that I had for years, and it took it from trash to treasure. But the other one, what else can I say? By far, it's the biggest autograph I've ever had in my collection. So let's check it out. Years ago, I built a 1956 top set, and when I did, I built it like a lot of people. I would buy a lot, and I would take what I needed and add it to the collection, and the ones that I didn't want, I would sell or trade or whatever, and just slowly grew it over time. Well, amongst this process that I did, I had bought a rather large lot of cards, and I needed a number of them, but there was a star included, and the star was Willie Mays, and I was happy to get it, but to be honest, I knew that the maze was just rough. I mean, it was beat up. I'll show you a picture here. You can see that the maze that I had scratched on the face. There was actually a dent on it, on the face that went through to the back. I'm not really sure what happened to it, but to me, it was one of those things I thought, you know, eventually I'm going to upgrade this card and then it'll kind of match the rest of my set. Well, as time went on, my focus continued to finish the set before I upgraded anything, and then life happened, and I really didn't get in. I wasn't in cards and actively doing anything for a few years, and in between and in the process, the boom happened, and honestly, I just couldn't afford to upgrade that maze. So as I flipped through the set, and I love flipping through that set, I love looking at it, I love the stories I have and discoveries I make with those cards, but that maze, that's the one card in the entire set that I still had regret, like why didn't I upgrade that when I could have? And I've thought about it back and forth, but I've just never been wanting to put the money into getting it. So that was the regret until a few weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, I was reached out by our good friend Adam over at Vintage Sanctuary. Well, he had two of these mazes, and he knew that I had one that was beat up, and he offered a trade. And he said, Drew, you have a number of great vintage magazines. You can see the ones behind me. I've got other ones too. And he said, I would love if you just had a lot of them to just send me whatever you feel is worth it. I would love to read them and get into them and just look at them and enjoy those magazines. And I will trade you this 1956 Topps Willie Mays card. So I did. I packaged up a bunch of stuff and I got the maze in. So I'm going to show you the maze that he sent me. And this is a massive, massive upgrade. So as you can see, it's exactly the way I would want it. I don't care about the rounded corners. There's some light creasing that doesn't break through, but there's no snowing. The picture is clear. The registration is perfect. There's no writing on the back. This is the type of card that the rest of my set is built in. And as you can see with this, not only is this an upgrade for my set, this is just a reminder of the friendship within this community. And Adam is a funny guy. You know, I got a note from him, and so I want to read it to you. It said, Drew, and remember, this is about magazines, and it's about the maze. He said, Drew, super stoked about our trade, and your pristine 1949 Leaf Ted Williams, my collecting brother, your friend, Adam, Vintage Sanctuary. Well, if you don't know what he's talking about, every time I talk to Adam, he brings up the fact that I got this amazing Ted Williams card back in at the National. And I thought, you know what, that's not all he did. And then I pulled this off and I realized, hey, there's a note on the back too. So I read the back and you know what it says? Hey, Drew, I'm still stoked about your 1949 pristine Leaf Teddy Ball game, Adam. So Adam, for you, while I appreciate this, and this means absolutely the world to me to be able to add this to my collection, I'm going to go ahead and show this just for you. So everybody else can either fast forward or go away. But Adam, I'm showing off this card so you can look at it again. And until we see each other again in person, you can always go back, freeze frame this. It's covering my face, which makes it much, much better. And enjoy that. But anyway, so Adam, I appreciate that. And now, as I flip through that set, not only will I be able to enjoy all the stories of the other cards, when I find that Willie Mays in the midst of it all, I'll always bring a smile to my face knowing it came from my friend Adam. So again, thank you, Adam. So the other pickup. Well, the other pickup came from another friend. In fact, everybody's best friend in this community, Scott from Reindeer Studios. A few weeks ago, my wife and I were outside sitting on the front porch just talking about our day, and I get a text from Scott. He says, hey, I'm in my local card store, and they've got this item here, and I thought of you. Any interest? And I said, well, how much is it? He said, actually, right now it's half off. And I saw the sticker, and I was like, that's actually a really good price. And he was willing to give it to me, but as my wife was sitting there, and she really likes Scott, so she went ahead and paid him, and he was like, you can't pay me, and I was like, you talk to my wife, because I'm not upsetting her over this. But anyway, he sent this piece along. I don't talk about my autograph collection very much, and I've got some really, really big names. I mean, I've got a Willie Mays, and I've got a Hank Aaron, and a Ted Williams, and a Joe DiMaggio even, and I love those. But that's just a different part that I really don't show on here. But when he sent me this thing, this is by far the biggest autograph I've ever had, and the fact that he thought of me and was willing to even just buy it and send it to me as a friend really touched me. And so I want to show this off right now. So without further ado, by far the biggest autograph in my collection. This beautiful Carl Erskine. Look at the size of that autograph. It's beautiful. It's huge. I mean, this is what a normal Carl Erskine autograph is. On a regular card, it's just normal size, but that thing is big. It's a great, beautiful, beautiful example of his signature. Seriously though, I just thought it was a great piece. I mean, it's a beautiful print of a great pencil drawing of Mr. Erskine. I love Carl Erskine for what he stood for who he was as a person, for what he believed in, and what he fought for his entire life, even outside of his baseball career. So this is perfect for my collection. I already have a place on the wall for it, and it'll go perfect, even though it's one of many, many autographs that I have of Mr. Erskine. It's the biggest one I have by far. And Scott, I really, really appreciate that. So I can't imagine people that are watching this don't know who Scott or don't know who Adam are, but please go subscribe to them. Go, watch the video of Adam getting his magazines from me, and just give some support. That's what this community is about. It's just sharing. It's sharing not just items, it's sharing experiences and sharing the love. It's just thinking of others at a time when, maybe somebody needs a little pick-me-up. If you guys don't have a channel, it's okay that you don't have a channel, but I'll tell you, leave a comment. Us that do, we really kind of feed on those things. It's great having the interaction. I've met so many great friends in this community through the comment section that you guys will share on. So I appreciate those. I always try to comment back, and I've really met some great friends, and I'm still meeting and getting to know new people as well. So thank you so much for the support as always. If you leave a comment, I'll always answer back. But until next time, you guys be good.